welcome to the Clover 250 at Martinsville for the truck race. It is XLT on pole, Wicked in second, Braden third, and Vixie Zach in fourth. All four championship contenders in this race win and you're in, so one of these guys will either be confirmed in, and that'll be it. No one's really dominating at the top, so one of these guys are going to Homestead regardless of what happens, which is pretty cool, I would say. I'll put up the stages in just a minute, just because everything's kind of been a little all over the place, so some apologies there, but things happen. Life happens, I guess. Stages 1 and 2 are combined for 25 laps, and stage 3 will be 50, so it'll be 100 laps. Shouldn't be too long. Relatively shorter compared to the rest of the field. Without wasting any time, we'll put this in general for the sake of having fun. And then we'll put this in Motorsport News for the sake of having fun. And then we'll delete everything in general, so the truck series got pinged for no reason. It's a beautiful day. Alright, let's not waste any more time. That's fun. Green flag. Ooh, man, rough start for the XLT machine. It is in Vixie, Zach, and Wicked side by side. And XLT is going to... Oh, man, Braden's going to make it 4 wide. Wicked gets wall glitch early. Braden leaves lap 1. 3 wide, he's going to back out of it. And he will retake the lead, only for momentarily, as Vixie Zach's now battling out onto his inside. Dives in the corner late, and another third to first pass. XLT's now in the lead. Oh man, the 29 gets wall glitched off turn 2, so you have to regather it back up. Key thing is, don't ride the wall here. The walls are not forgiving really at all here, so the more you can avoid the wall, the better it will be for your race. And obviously there's more to that, but biggest thing, if you can avoid the wall, that is the better. And Wicked is gonna put himself in front of the 29. I'm assuming he just didn't see him, and that was really bad. Just no awareness. The XLT trying to track down this 48. And he also gets a wall glitched off the same corner. He's gonna, okay, well, that doesn't help you at all. He would have been better off if he just backed up and went back on the racetrack, but you know, went from second to last. Vixie Zach hits the wall pretty hard, and that's giving Braden a big lead. Good thing for Vixie Zach, though, for him at least, is that he has a 2-point advantage against the 78. So as long as he's in front of XLT, he's going to keep the points lead. The bad thing is, Braden's only 13 points behind. So he's also going to catch. And with this big of a lead he has now, just staying off the wall and not mistake-free per se, but more consistent in his lap time, not trying to be the fastest truck out there at every lap and causing himself to wreck. He's garnered about a 9-second lead over the rest of the field. And for Wicked, this is kind of not very good. He's about to get lapped. Matter of fact, he needs to get points or else he's going to be in a must-win situation at Phoenix. He is currently 34 points back. As the 29 also goes around, he might also be in danger of going a lap down. As Braden can practically see the rest of the field on the front stretch. XLT's a little ways away, but Braden has seemed to have found a line, and it's working beautifully for him. Kid trying to stay on the lead lap. He's going to survive a little longer. A little wall glitch kind of helped him out there, but trying to pinch this 48 down still side by side. It's definitely not going to make it easy on this 48. And yeah, that'll do it. Braden laps Wicked early on. We could try to get back to him, but just couldn't. He's still within range, I guess. Braden, who's only won on Super Speedway so far, is this the time where he decides, yeah, I want to win at a different type of racetrack? You know, Daytona, Elwood, Talladega. Just a couple weeks ago. And the only Super Speedway he missed was Atlanta. That's okay. Winning here would, I mean, it would not only validate the work that he's done trying to get himself up to this point, but it would validate all the races where he had speed and just didn't win. And that he can win on these types of racetracks, he just hasn't really been able to. Whether it be for one reason or another. 8 to go in the stage. And Dixie Zach is in front of Braden right now. If he gets lapped, that puts Wicked in a whole deep of trouble. But again, Vixie would need to stay in front of Wicked in order to get the free pass if that ends up happening. Which at the moment, Braden had a rough corner there. That opens the door up for Wicked to try to get his lead lap back. He's going to dive it down to the inside. Braden's going to try to cut the inside lane off. Wicked was there. Wicked has a rough corner there. Got onto the curbing. He's in the lead lap for now, but still a couple laps to go. And it's gonna give it right back up on the exit. There's Braden. Lord have mercy. Oh, just about cleared himself. Wicked dives it back down to the inside. Ooh, Braden gets bounced off the wall there. Wicked to the inside. Again, another rough corner. Just hits the curbing. And that slows both of them down. Braden more so Wicked. Man, oh man. Definitely don't think that's intentional, but that's twice now. If Braden can get back to Wicked, I assure you, I don't think he's gonna be happy. I hope he doesn't try to wreck him, but if he does get back to him, I can't say for certain he's going to play nice. And then again, it is what it is. Braden is so far out in front, it hardly really matters anyway. As Exodus, he just took the... just got to the line. And he's just now getting on the backstretch. White flag for Braden. His line has been really good, and not only that, he's just been solid and consistent. He enters on the top and gets to the bottom, doesn't try to get to the curbing too quick, and Braden will win stage 1. How many points will he gain over the leader? We'll see. XLT will finish in front of him in Vixie Zach, which would give him the points lead, I'd assume. And Vixie Zach got turned around or something happened. But he's going to lose out third. Wicked will take third after being basically dead last most of the stage. Vixie Zach will be fourth. Going on to stage 2. Fairly quick. Stage 1. Green flag in stage 2. Vixie Zach gets a great jump this time. Braden had a rough corner there. Wicked up to second. Looks like the stage results have kind of flipped in a sense. First and second and third and fourth. My oh my. Oh, there we go. Vixie Zach now in the lead. For how long? Time will tell. Yes, oh man. XLT and Braden had a moment in turns 1 and 2. XLT's going to give back the spot. That's a way of saying, my bad. Wicked makes some contact with him. Vixie Zach, they're battling out for the lead. As Braden's trying to gain some time on these guys. Oh, that's why XLT's ahead by a whole lap for some reason. I was wondering, what the heck is happening? Oh, they make contact again. Braden's loving this. It's now 2.2 seconds back. Wicked try to cut the inside lane off. It just wasn't going to happen. Yeah, it appears in stage 3. Wicked sends it again in 1 and 2. And all this is really doing is just bringing Braden closer. Because they're hard-fought battling and whatnot. And Vixie Zach gets a wall glitch. Luckily, it wasn't as worse as it could have been. I'll give Wicked some breathing room. Maybe some time to try to log in some laps. Man, oh man, XLT is around. Trying to get it back going the right way. He can, finally. By the way, Braden would have been behind Vixie Zach by 1 point. XLT, I think Braden's behind XLT by 7, just doing the mental math here. So XLT still is right now the points leader. Maybe not after this stage, unless like, something magical happens. Oh no, it's looking a little rough for this guy. 15 laps to go. Wicked's trying to get some big stage points here. Lost out on some in stage 1 and stage points here, although it won't be a ton because there's only 4 guys, and the 4 guys are in here are all 4 championship drivers. It would be a big help. Even more help is winning the race itself. It locks you in, guarantees you a spot in the championship 4. Well, I say championship 4 because technically it's not impossible for all 4 trucks to be in the championship hunt, whether it be by a win or by points. Not entirely impossible. To go now, and Vixie Zach is 1.4 seconds back, as in Braden's trying to get by. And Vixie Zach will give him the spot for now. The question is, can Braden catch the 17 within these 11 laps? That remains to be seen. See what the gap is now. 2.1 seconds. See if that comes down or not any in the coming laps here. That time went from 2.1 to 2.5. Although Wicked had a pretty rough cornering there. May gave up some time, 2.4. Not a ton gains that lap. And now XLT doesn't want to be lapped. I don't think he's going to make this easy on Wicked, nor really should he. Time to go though. It depends if Wicked even catches him. Another rough corner for Wicked. Although Braden, I think, had a rough corner as well somewhere. He didn't gain time. 6 to go. Gain time that time, 2 seconds. Still gain time. I think it's about Again, 2 seconds flat. XLT Rex. And messes up Brayden's exit, and he gets in front of Vixie Zach. I don't think it was not definitely on purpose, but the 29 has made his mind up of what he thought would happen. Just again, just another instance of just lacking social awareness of where you are, where the other car is, but nothing like malicious or anything. Yeah, I don't think Brayden's gonna do it. He's gone wider in the corner. He's the past couple of laps. It's really just kind of affecting him. It's really gain really anything. It worked out. His exit is good, but the rest of his corner suffers. Oh, and Vixie Zach has gone around. And Wicked is going to gain some much needed points over the field. Granted, it will not be a ton, but it will be some. Wicked wins stage 2. Brayden takes second. Obviously getting the most stage points of the day. And Vixie Zach third. And XLT will take fourth. 50 laps. Might be green, might be some yellow, who knows. Just know it will be very, very interesting. And one of these guys will be heading to Homestead.
I am here to watch the world burn.
Green flag is in the air, and we're off and racing.
It's so crazy that Aiden243J is even here. Can you believe this?
I sure can't.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wow, that was really close.
Yeah,
lap
hey guys,
one.
let's not wreck each other. Good lord, I've been here one lap and someone almost died already.
They got real close to it, but most of these guys have raced somewhat respectfully. As Wicked leads that lap. Ooh, XLT sent it in deep, and it didn't work out for him. And Vixie Zach, who really has been on the front over spurts, hasn't really been the best truck really at all today, finds himself in the lead.
Still got a long way to go in this race as well. You cannot find yourself in the death wall too early.
Yeah, not at all. He gains the least amount of points out of all four of these contenders. Only
Braden.
4 points.
Braden and Wicked almost had a moment there. Who won stage 1 and 2, by the way? I wasn't here.
Fuel. Oh, y'all at 3,000? Okay. Well, y'all will have to do
broken fuel. Alright, well, people's fuel are breaking mid-race.
That's fun.
The death wall is gone. Alright.
The death wall is gone, y'all. No more. No more death wall. Y'all don't have to worry about it.
Alright, guys. Yeah, no, it's not a thing anymore, guys.
It's back, guys. I'm just saying. Yeah, Braden stage 1, Wicked stage 2.
Alright, gotcha. This is the fact that the Truck Series playoffs is actually interesting is just diabolical.
Hey, I mean, I might still have to do the video, but maybe not actually.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be like going out with a bang after the last two, like the regular season and the season before that happened.
Yeah. Braden now has caught the 29 side by side.
But my point is, if you told me that the Truck Series playoffs was going to be the most interesting out of all 3 series at the start of the seaon, I would have told you you were smoking the Zaw. All right, well.
Zach.
Oh, Lord God, mercy. He got a little close. And he's parking it. All right.
I don't know if he's just going the long way.
I don't think you can do that, bro.
It didn't work out for XLT in the race. It's not going to work out for the 29. Similar result. He's gonna
I don't think it was going to work, bro. I don't think it was going to help. But anyway, again, Braden is now to a huge lead.
Again, he would have been better off just backing up and just going down the backstretch and trying to do all of that. I know you're at 2,500. If you got to pit early, you're going to have to. It is what it is.
There's not much we can do.
You're going to have to make green flag stops and go pit road at speed at 40 miles an hour. Do not speed.
I take it everyone's been struggling with that.
You could say that.
Alright. Fix fuel, please. How is he supposed to do that mid-race? Oh, XLT! Oh, and Wicked!
Man,
they both wall glitch.
And that's going to work out.
What?
Braden is... I don't know what Braden's doing. I mean, he was on mobile, or he is on mobile at the moment. A lot of things happening in just one lap. XLT finds himself in the lead.
What? No, he's not trying to go down pit road.
No, he lagged out. Okay.
Uh-oh. Someone get his truck.
I got it.
Comes out.
Pit road will be closed.
Oh, that's an even bigger yikes for everybody.
I mean, they will still have quite a bit, so they won't have to pit for a while.
Well, if fuel glitched, though, is my point.
Even still. I don't think it's going to be the end of the world for these guys. Alright, well, cross the line real quick so your laps can do a thing. second caution of the race due to actual cause of incident, or might be the first, who knows. And green flags back in the air. Vicky Zach has been the best on restarts I've noticed, but it's really just a restart machine, not really anything else. No long run speed, as far as I can tell. And now pit road is back open for these guys in case they want it. Again, I don't think they'll be pitting for at least 10, 15 laps. At least I don't think so, but they might have to. Who knows?
And I'm back. All right. I just dropped my phone. Amazing. Anyway. Oh, well, Braden is just far and away just out of there.
For the time being, if he wins, really any of these four win, they are guaranteed a spot. We might have a situation where we have the leader be, you know, the championship leader win this race, and then they lose the championship lead the next race at Phoenix. That is a real possibility, which I don't think that has happened.
It almost happened last season in Busch, but that's the only thing I can think of.
So it could happen again. Well, for the first time, I guess, but it could be that type of situation. But now the field is kind of.
Or we could just be really tight going in there again.
Yeah, very well could be. Now that the field's kind of tight now, Braden, far away, I think, is the best truck. Although he's right now on mobile, so I'm not sure.
He just lagged out, so we're going to see if that lasts the entire rest of the way through the race.
I mean, regardless, he's going to gain some decent points. I'm not sure. I don't think he's going to maybe, well, XLT's had some type of issue. I think he's coming down pit road.
Oh, no, XLT's on pit road.
He's at speed, not speeding, so that is a good thing to see. Now, on average, he probably has about a lap or two.
Wicked is slowly reeling in this 48 truck.
Yeah, I'd say...
Two seem like the fastest trucks of the night as well.
XLT was fast at points. He's just really inconsistent with his line, and he just can't figure it out. And Vixie Zach, I feel like he hasn't been. He's been fourth fiddle this entire race. As sad as it is to say, this is not his best race track.
He's been dead last the entire race.
No,
Wicked's
I won't say
coming
dead
down
last.
pit road. Wicked comes to a complete stop before the line to make sure he doesn't speed. Does have the first pit stall, so it is difficult to get into. And Vixie Zach also down pit road.
Yeah, it's the second one.
And he's going to have a not good click. And Braden, will he come down? Nope.
Just going to stay out a couple more
So
laps.
everyone else either has the fuel glitch or Braden is just having a better strat.
No, the fuel glitch is fixed. I fixed it, but he's just staying out longer, it seems like.
Probably. Anyway, 28 to go at the line here when Braden crosses it. Wicked's off pit road about right in front of XLT, and Vixie Zach, I think he nearly went through a 39 stall, but I think he's fine. XLT wall glitch is on the front. It was a mini wall glitch, but it still loses him time.
Braden down pit road now.
This is a very crucial stop for this 48 team.
As long as it's not inherently terrible, well, that's
Uh-oh.
It wasn't a good click, but we'll see if he gets out in front of it.
As soon as you said that too, bro. The commentator's curse is here again, bro.
Like, in action. Like, I thought he was going to get a good click. That's why I waited so long for me to say it instead of just saying it
in
a couple
action,
seconds.
too. He's out of his box, however, though. I think he's going to get out ahead of Wicked here.
He's going to get out by a couple car
lengths. Is he? Oh, Wicked's
yes,
going to hit the curb. That's not good. Alright, it's still a tight race here. It's not exactly out of the question that Wicked can still catch with these 27 laps left. I don't think they need to pit again either.
Oh, and he did
never
catch.
mind.
Catch he did. That is big if you're a 17 fan and the 17 driver. Now can XLT reel in the 17?
17 and the 17 team. This is good news for Wicked Boy 1979.
25 laps to go. About the stage length of the first 2 stages.
I just realized that Cole Berna is here. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's a pretty cool dude. Anyway, I don't know. Wait, is XLT catching? I can't tell.
We'll have to see. 1.9
He caught
seconds.
about like a little bit that lap, but not too much.
Oh, Braden
Wall
glitches
glitches
again.
In front of
Vixie's
Invixie Zach, and Vixie goes
oh
around.
my god. Oh, he's stuck for some reason. Okay, well, never mind. He's not stuck, but caution will be thrown. That was really close to the...
Terrible
to
for
being
Wicked. That was the last thing that Wicked wanted to see. How did he not get any damage, but he got stuck? What?
It's the logic is crazy. Bro got stuck on nothing? Well, that brings the field back together. And that might be good and bad. Big question here. We're about to go green once again. Giving drivers the ready. 22 laps to go. Green flag's back in the air. And XLT with a slightly better start. But Wicked is right down in there. He's going to get pushed out of line. Braden from 3rd to 1st in just one corner.
Braden just moves the entire field. Oh, Lord.
It's for a win. These guys are going to go for it.
They work, but there's 22 laps to go here is my point.
And they're not very far away from him at all.
This is also the truck series, so I'm going to assume someone's going to smack the death wall eventually, so...
Commentator's curse is going to work its magic.
Well, dude, it's the truck series at Martinsville. Can you really blame me?
They've been calm so far.
We all know what's going to happen.
It's been good so far, but
How
the
did
reason I say
Dixie
so
not get
far,
damage is beyond
wow.
me, and there you go. Braden is now given a pretty big gap.
Wicked was reeling him in a couple laps ago. As long as Braden doesn't do that same mistake, which it could happen to him or anyone.
1.2 is the gap now. Neither the 17 or the 29 wants to give it up. 29 takes second for the time being, and XLT is going to move the 17 up.
Oh,
And around go. Oh my God. Well,
Braden lead just gets bigger and bigger with every lap as these guys try to
just
dog
keep
it out.
Past each other.
29 still trying
And
to get
Vixie Zach still trying to get it turned around in turn 1.
And he eventually will.
He's going to be right in front of this 48 truck.
He won't make this pass very easy on him, or maybe he will. He'll let the 48
Braden's
by.
going to pit 29 a lap down. And away he goes again.
16 laps to go. It's a big gap, but it is Martinsville. Anything could happen, but right now the stones are set.
15 to go.
And that was just all because no one wanted to let one guy try to chase the leader. And they
Yeah,
all
no, because
wanted to.
everyone was just trying to kill each other.
You can't blame them, though. You can't blame them partially, but you can at the same time, because in hindsight,
Yeah.
it's 2020. Braden looking for his first non-super speedway win of the season. Could you believe it? 3 wins, 3 straight on super speedways: Daytona, Elwood, Talladega. And in maybe 13 laps time, it might be Martinsville added to that list. Strange way to win a couple of races. Oh, and Vixie Zach, man, he bounced off the wall of turn 2 and got pretty eerily close to the death wall. I was trying to play nice now. 4 seconds now. It's come down a little bit, but with that gap and the amount of time left, I'm not confident unless something big happens that any of these guys are going to have a run for it.
Yeah, no, nobody's catching unless there's a yellow.
Wicked, just because of that bad corner in turn 1, it's lost nearly a second of time.
4-second gap.
Be more points gained for, well, not really more points gained for Wicked necessarily, but he would gain over some of these guys.
Gap is still 4.2 from Braden to Wicked. Where did Braden finish in stage 2?
He finished in second, so
Second?
he's had a stellar Martinsville race. 1 stage 1, 2nd stage 2, and in 5.5 laps time, might be the winner.
17 truck is hot on the heels of this 29 right now. Well, never mind. I lied.
He wants to get by.
Gonna get below the 29 here. Good lord. Could have been catastrophic.
Yeah, Wicked needed to gain some points. He has gained some. Not a ton, but some at the very least. 4 laps to go.
Could come home in second if nothing changes.
I'm not sure. Yeah, XLT's not really reeling this guy in. Per
Yeah,
se.
no.
Well,
3 to go.
Took a swipe at the 17.
Yeah. And a 6-second gap now.
We could
Just
focus
need
on
to make it one more lap.
decent day for XLT. He wasn't the best driver, but was third fiddle. And Vixie Zach, he's going to need to hope for a better week at Phoenix. And Wicked Boy, a much-needed, decent day, but the highlight of the day,
white flag in the air for the 48.
by far goes to Braden. First, stage 1. Second, stage 2.
XLT Walker.
Martinsville. Hasn't really been his best track, but he's going to go fight for a championship in Homestead, Miami. Braden is going to get his 4th win of the season at the paperclip.
Wicked comes home second. And XLT will take 3rd, and Vixie Zach gets 4th.
Absolute domination. Just nothing really these guys could have done. Wicked was the only guy all day, really, that could really have anything to say for this 48. And that was, yeah, even that was a short while.
Wicked immediately left. I don't think he's happy.
Not at all. He and Braden's going to have a pretty good points lead over the rest of the field, by the way.
Well, there goes the truck playoffs being interesting.
We'll see how far he is in front of everybody, considering his big day here. But if it is what I think it is, I don't think anyone's going to be out of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone was.
Yeah.
At least in terms of having a decent shot of pointing their way in. This guy sorts his slide. He said he gonna shower. Well, that will be all. Yeah.